YouTube, I think. I'm still figuring out this whole multi-stream thing, so hopefully that worked. Right. Jumping right back into Subnautica. I guess it's been a week, so yeah. Did not stream on Saturday. I'm trying to get back into the habit of that, but planning to this week. That is not going to be Subnautica, because we've got something very exciting planned for that. But here we are. Yeah, I guess let's just jump right back in. Thankfully, it seems like all of my audio stuff is actually working now, so that's good. Anytime, anytime. A bunch of tabs open. No, it doesn't look like it. Hello?
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical
We're getting the PDA
state.
message before the game finishes loading.
9,
Oh no!
7,
Don't do this!
5,
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on! In the loading screen? Really? Okay, I hit pause. I don't think that it worked. Maybe? Have we lost? Wait a minute. Yeah, I suddenly have no other audio. It's hard to tell from here whether it actually happened. Let's see, did it give us... Because I remember from watching people play this that you get the radiation suit after the detonation happens. So hopefully it worked.
the radiation
There it is.
new blueprint data required.
Well, that was slightly anticlimactic. A little bit annoyed that we didn't actually load in time to see that. But anyway, welcome back. Thanks as always for tuning in to DiscoTech. This is Subnautica. So we've got our tiny little habitat here, which is... Oh, I forgot that we can actually name things. Okay. Toss a bunch of this in here. Because we've now... Oh, man. It's so ingrained into my mind to just press escape to get out of any menu. But we can't do that. Okay, how are we looking in terms of food and everything? Yep. Let's cook one of these guys. Just kind of making sure that we are topped off before we get into things. I am hoping to find the parts for a sea glide in this episode. And hopefully also... What else was it that we wanted? I guess any of the room parts? Let's see. So we've got the radiation suit. What is the recipe for that? Fiber mesh and lead. That's not too bad. I'm not planning to go near the Aurora quite yet, just because it seems terrible. Okay. We still don't know how to make a battery charger. That would be incredibly useful. Because I don't love the fact that all of my tools are eventually going to run out of batteries. I mean, not that they're particularly expensive to craft, it just seems a little bit wasteful. Okay, let's see here. Got any new messages? Nope, no new life pods. Mission suit, and we moved. Yeah, it looks like we moved everything out of here last time. Medkit is not ready. I've got to figure out how to make those, what are they called? The little beacon things. Because my sense of direction is famously terrible. So, just making sure that we know where we are. And I don't love being out here at night, but it's fine. Don't want to go... Oi, 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 oi. You can just stay in your area, way over there. I think the problem I'm running into is I don't want to go near any of the dangerous areas because I'm not confident at all in fending anything off. But we are going to have to do that on account of it being the way that you progress in the game. So, can we just... Oh, right. It's right click to swing. That's weird. You have to understand, I'm the guy who has been playing Minecraft for 12 plus years. And it's so ingrained into me that left click is attack and right click is use. And so to have it be the opposite in Subnautica is messing with my head big time. Okay. Now I don't think that we necessarily need anything that we make with quartz at the moment. Or sulfur, so we're going to avoid those guys. I think that I saw... Did we check this wreckage out last time? We might have. Yeah, because I think this is where one of the sea glide fragments was. Remember that we needed silver for something, right? Wait, the other sea glide fragment was here the whole time? I swear we looked there and it was nowhere to be seen. You can stay far away. Oh, but there's sandstone near you. Gold. We absolutely do not need gold. Silver. Cool. And then some more limestone for copper. See, running into a problem here where I don't remember where we left things off. I know that we want to make the Seamoth fragment, but I don't know where anything is. Speaking of not knowing where things are, where is my base? This way-ish. Oh, there you are. Yeah, would like to get the Seamoth built today. Would like to get my base built today. Not the whole thing, obviously, because we don't exactly have the resources for that. Okay, I think we wanted to make... We can make the rebreather now, which requires a wiring kit, which is what we needed the silver for, yes. Oh, but I also wanted to make the compass, right? I think we should have We don't have creep vines for fiber. Yes, we do have creep vines. They're rotten. Can we still make fiber mesh with these? Let's see. Yes, we can. Beautiful. Oh, that only made one of them. That's rude. Okay, wiring kit, what else did we need for the rebreather? Nothing. Okay, and does that automatically equip? Yes, it does. Beautiful. And then, so for the radiation suit, we've got, I don't know why there's more silver in there, but that has just told me that we absolutely had enough silver already. Rude. Okay. Wasn't I putting the titanium outside? I feel like that was a thing. Okay. Just trying to make some semblance of sense with this thing. Yeah. Okay. I want to be able to make one of the rooms, but I don't know how to do that or where to find, because I'm assuming that we have to find parts.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state.
Oh, we're doing this again?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
We're not getting the subtitles for it, of course.
3, 2.
There we are. Woo! Well, that's fun. Now, is it going to try to give us the radiation suit blueprint again? Probably not. Silver is a big thing right now, so we are going to have to get outside of our little safe area, start doing some digging. I want to be a little bit sparse about using the Sea Glide, because, ooh, oh, that's just metal salvage. Is it? I swear there was something in here. We can't clear those away. But they hurt us. Oh, and they make a really annoying overlay of our on our UI HUD, whatever the words for that is. Okay. I'm hearing, is that reefbacks? I feel like that's reefbacks. Okay. Problem that I'm running into is I have no idea where to find any of the recipe stuff. Like, I could be heading straight toward a Reaper and have no idea. Ooh, look at these guys. We not get to know what you are? Oh, that's slightly terrifying. We are not going down there yet. We got sandstone. Ooh, more silver. That's what we needed. Gold. It feels a little bit ironic that the main thing that we want is silver, but we keep getting gold. That's fun. Okay, there is going to be something over here, but I'm also super paranoid about there being like a Reaper or something out there. As I mentioned in the last previous stream, that I have no idea where any of the stuff is in the map, but I've watched other people play, so I feel like I'm in a weird position where I know a decent amount about the game just from observing, but not enough to, like, properly navigate around. Ooh, Seamoth fragment. That is what we need. It is 2 out of 3. Please tell me there is a 3 out of 3 nearby. That... Okay, that's the reefbacks. Oh, we can scan metal salvage. Okay. I'm just going to keep hearing things that are very much not Leviathans and thinking they're Leviathans. There we go. Seamoth. Blueprint. Okay. Let's go and see what we need for that. So are these the, they're like jelly shrooms or something along those lines, right? Cool. Thank goodness we have the better oxygen tank. Ooh, how is our inventory doing? We should have enough room for a few creepvine clusters. 2, 3, 4 is what we're going to need. Oi, stop that. I heard it. I don't want to turn around to see where it was, but it was there. Yep. Swimming, swimming. We're somewhere around. No, we're over this way, right? Yes, there we are. Okay, so to make the Seamoth, I remember we have to make the vehicle bay. Right? Let's see how we do that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Mobile vehicle. Oh, we don't have the recipe. That's annoying. We're just gonna name you something so that I stop seeing this as empty. Okay. We have a new recipe in there as well. Excuse me? Oi! Stop floating through my habitat. That's rude. Okay, that's everything for the radiation suit. We're not going to need that for a while, but it's good to have. Oh, not you. Oh wait, did it... Oh, because we didn't have a proper suit before, so it just automatically equips it. Okay, we're going to leave the helmet in here for the moment, because we're not going into any irradiated areas. Goodness, keep pressing the wrong spot on the locker. Okay, I want to make... I think we needed this for something else. I'm gonna make that compass now, because why not? That should make life a little bit easier. Okay, and then I think we can actually unpin everything on here. Okay, so now we've got a little compass up at the top of our HUD. That's nice. Now, I feel like the recipe for the mobile vehicle bay should have been closer than the Seamoth fragments. which tells me you're just hanging out. No, get out of here. Hate you. Okay, so my guess is that probably mobile vehicle bay fragments on the opposite side of this little shelf area, which is fine. I just don't love that I have no idea where I need to be going. Oh shoot, we are very low on fluids. Just gonna grab a few of these guys along the way. Head back to the life pod. Any messages for me? Nothing, of course. See how much that does for now. Not much. These we are going to need to stay on top of hydration and everything. Grab, please. Goodness. I mean, I know I don't have the best reaction time in the world, but that seems a little excessive. Okay. This is... Oh, wait, a whole fish. I don't recognize you, but you're edible. So, we're gonna eat ya. There we go. Okay. So, south is toward the Aurora. So we keep going north. And it's getting dark again. Don't love that. You... Oh, mobile vehicle bay. This was right here the whole time. Slightly disappointed in myself for never seeing that. And I don't want to be here in the dark. What about you? Your metal salvage. Don't matter. Okay, I'm just going to keep going north. That is... kind of perpendicular to the Aurora. It stresses me out to be out here at night. But then again, everything else apparently stresses me out about this game anyway, so... Are you... Oh, a trash can. Fancy, fancy. I think that's actually useful. I'm not gonna scan you, just because I don't have inventory, or I don't want to dedicate the inventory space. Oh, it's so dark. Those reefbacks. Okay, and now we're going... Somehow I keep getting turned around when I'm trying to go north. Okay. You can just hang out over there doing your thing. There can just be bioreactor. I'm sure you are still important, but you are not the thing that I want. Oi. You just stay out of my way, friendo. But you're straight up coming after... Nope, you're going after fish. Now, I don't want to go too far north, because I'm sure that if I go far enough away, I'm going to start running into some nasties. Metal salvage, metal salvage. Oh, mobile vehicle bay fragment. There we go. 2 out of 3. Give us the 3 out of 3. Nope. Ooh. Egg? I'm gonna leave you be, because I don't know how to deal with you. Please be the last piece. Yes. Thank you.
New blueprint acquired.
We've got all of the mobile vehicle bay fragments. We've got all of the Seamoth fragments. Now, let's just head home. Anything in you? Oh, there was one right there. And this is, I'm pretty sure, a life pod that we already checked, right? Yes, it is. So this stuff was immediately in the vicinity and I somehow didn't notice it. My powers of observation are unparalleled. Blech. Yeah. Big and scary, and I feel like it was a poor life choice to decide to set up close to where you live. Okay. Ooh, let's pin this. Titanium ingot, lubricant, and a power cell. Okay. I think I should have everything for this. I don't know the recipe for the power cell. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm going back to the north. My base is in the south. Okay. My goodness, it feels like the night lasts forever and the day does not. Anything fancy in there? Nope. Okay, there is our base. I was hoping to find one of the bigger rooms. I'm sure that is something that will come later on.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so, let's see, power cell, need 2 batteries and some silicone rubber. Already got 1 battery that's nearly dead. The one in our Sea Glide is also getting low, so we might as well use that. Unload you. Power cell. And if we want to continue to use our battery, we're going to need another one of these. In fact, I'm getting the feeling we should probably have a few of these in reserve. But we should be alright for now. Okay, so we've got everything for the power cell, so we can unpin you. Titanium ingots. We need 10 titanium, and that gives us 3. Let's just grab it all for now. We only need 1 ingot. Oh, well, that's interesting. It's like the more ingredients that something takes, the more time that it takes. Okay, we should now be able to make our mobile vehicle bay. Fun, fun. Alright. Police vehicle bay. Okay. Let's do that right here. Ooh. This is fancy. Alright, what do we got? Vehicles, Seamoth. We need another titanium ingot, power cell, 2 glass, lubricant, and lead. We might be able to make that right now. We got all of our titanium out of there. Need another copper for the battery. And we've only got 1 acid mushroom. We're going to need a second one. So let's get our 2 batteries made for the power cell. Oh, it takes 2 acid mushrooms per battery. That makes a lot more sense. And then power cell. That's our first ingredient. Titanium ingot. We only have 9 titanium? Wow. That went a lot faster than I was expecting. Okay, salvage, salvage, a little bit of salvage. Yeah, I see you. Not gonna look at you, but I see you. Okay, probably want to go over to here. Ooh, we've got another radio message. Cool. Love it. Maybe that one will be for waypoints and we'll actually be able to navigate around this place. Righty. Now we don't have a radio set up in our little thing here. So not something that we can do quite yet. Let's make ourselves some more titanium in order to get our ingot. Now, I want to see really quickly, are we able to make a trash can? Nope. I didn't actually want to start that. I swear there's a way to make a bed. Probably need the recipe for that. Okay, so we need 2 glass, 1 lubricant. I think that's only going to be enough for 1 glass. Do we have a second glass kicking around anywhere? No, we do not. Right. Quartz hunt. And immediately found. Cool. Thankfully, pretty much all of the resources that we need for this seem to be pretty much right in the area. Okay, let's make ourselves a Seamoth.
The Seamoth is a fast,
There you are.
mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good
And we've
for
made
your
an
bleeds and
achievement,
endorphin levels.
which has already disappeared. Alrighty. Hello there. Seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Love it. Alright, now we can unpin these guys. Because we've got our brand new best friend. So, sorry about that, fish. So now that we can navigate around a little bit easier, I'm going to see if we can find more salvage sites so that we can build up our base. Because I'm not worried about the storyline or anything like that. No. I want to make a fancy base under the sea. Isn't that the main motivation that everyone has for playing any game? Not just Subnautica, just in general.
This is Officer Keen in Lightpod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command.
Alright.
The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Alrighty.
Coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded.
Ooh.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So, ow. Want to make sure that we don't damage things too much. Okay. So we head toward the last broadcast location that I'm sure that is going to lead to finding good things. Or terrible things, depending on whether or not there's a Reaper in that direction.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, that didn't want to actually get out. There we go.
Vital signs
That's
stabilized.
not enough. You know what? Probably want to top that off first. Just to make sure that... How do we turn off the... There. Lights. Those are just going to use up more of our power. Why do we... Did we not have something in our 5th slot? Oi! Get out of here. I think I want to go way back over here. I want to make sure that we're topped off on fluids and food before we go too far away. And yes, I know that's backtracking, but it's fine. Now where is the Aurora from here? There. Okay, so our base is in the direction we were just going. But there are fewer stalkers over here. We're just going to load up the inventory, top off all of our vitals, and then go. Alright. We are going to need to think of a name for this thing, of course. We're not actually able to name it yet because we don't have a... don't remember the name of it. The part of your base where you can dock. Moon pool, that's what it's called. Each of these. A little bit more water. Now the reason why I'm kind of holding off on crafting a ton of food, ton of water, that sort of thing, is because I did not mean to eat you. Whoops. Hold the dead peeper. That's something. Rain? What were we talking about? Oh, yes. Food starts to spoil eventually.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transcom on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter.
Well, I certainly hope so.
We're scanning for someone.
Oh, dang it.
Be in touch when we find something.
Ow. Well, that one didn't even have... Neither of these had sulfur in them. Cheap. Okay. What are we needing? We're still not maxed out on water. Whatever, we'll be fine. I was hoping that transmission was going to be from one of the other life pods. But oh well. Hey, this has been fun so far. So I'd mentioned a secret project that's in the works. You'll be hearing more about that hopefully on Friday, I think. Oh, I don't like this. Oi. Get out of here. This place feels like somewhere I don't really want to be. Is there going to be a Reaper? I don't know at all where the Reapers spawn, but I feel like we've gone far enough that we should start seeing them. Oh, and it's night as well.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
All right. Ooh. Good here. We're just going to repair this guy now. And we've got a data box, vehicle upgrade console.
Print acquired.
Love that for us. Prawn suit torpedo arm fragment. That's not going to do us much good right now, but useful later on. Modification station, also useful not now. Is this? Okay, no signal. A desk, a command chair. Ooh. Is this? Power cell charger fragment.
New blueprint
That
acquired.
is something that we definitely need. Beautiful.
New blueprint acquired.
Any other goodies in here? Does not look like it. Saw the reef back and it freaked me out a little bit. Okay. Last known location. Oh, that's gonna be on the opposite side of this. Hold on. Let's check out this stuff first. That's looking like bioreactor fragments.
New
Oh, and a
blueprint
thermal plant
acquired.
fragment. Another bioreactor fragment, which I guess we just got the last of. Special equipment is needed to collect this. That is prawn suit, right? Nothing else that we can grab from here. Ah, man. I do not love the way that... Oh, moonpool fragment. but especially when it's dark like this, like you always get those ocean documentaries where they're shining the light onto one section of the ocean, and beyond that it's just void. Like there's just nothing outside of that. That's how this feels, and I don't like it. So let's jump back in. Any other debris that I missed? Alright, alright.
Damage imminent.
That is another prawn suit arm fragment. I'm gonna grab you as well. Torpedo arm. Love it.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we're still not at the transmission location yet. More debris here. You got any goodies for me? Nope. And I don't think we can get into here yet. That's going to need metal cutters. Oh.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull
Okay.
damage imminent.
Up, up, up. Okay. Repair, repair. And now we get to dive down into the dark. I hate this. Ooh, looks like there are 2 PDAs here.
Integrating new PDA
Oh no,
data.
that's PDA and a little thingy.
Blueprint acquired.
Anything inside?
Signal
Yes.
uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
Gotcha.
Integrating new PDA data.
Nothing in here that we can scan. Alright. Get me out of here. Oh man. I know that once we eventually find a bed, that we can scan that and make our own bed. Aurora Rendezvous Point. Dry land. Oh, interesting. Okay, we are going to go up because it is incredibly dark and I do not want to be out here. Oh, wait, the island is right there. Now, is there going to be something horrible nearby? Well, those guys are fancy. Whew, dry land. That's a rarity around here. I guess I should listen to some of those PDAs. Let's see, not blueprint. Data downloads, Aurora Survivor, iPod 17 crew log.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens.
Yikes.
And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had
Those
a
sound
cinema.
useful.
There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
Oh. Well, maybe I shouldn't have talked to the Seamoth on that side of the island. Like, I get the feeling that that was like opposite direction. Ow. But yeah, Ozzy not having a great time. There's things in the water. Come on. I feel like we are not meant to get up this way. Okay. We're gonna have to go around to the other side of the island. Okay. Yes. Side note, for some reason, none of our stream notifications are working at the moment, so I apologize if I miss anyone's messages. We are doing our best. Oh, come on. There's no way that I beached you. Alright. Okay. We can just underneath it, maybe? No. Well, this is unfortunate. Huh. Already repaired all of the way. Yikes. We've had it for all of, what, 20 minutes, and we've already broken it. Love that for us. No. Okay. Push it from this side. Maybe. That's doing something. Nope. Tipping back in this direction. Hooray! Come on. And we're stuck. If we push it at just the right angle, maybe we can get it to move. Oh boy. Come on. We've got to be able to move this thing somehow, right? Oh. We're getting somewhere. Not where we'd like to be, but somewhere. Okay. Come on. A little more, a little more. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Let's head around to the other side where the transmission is and cross our fingers that nothing terrible is over here.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, that makes sense. And we are, of course, completely out of water. I am going to have to come back for this, unfortunately. Because there is no way that I... You know what? We'll probably be fine. We go around to the other side of the island and make it back before we dry out, dehydrate. Okay. Further around. There we go. Rendezvous point. And abandoned PDA.
Integrating new
Now
PDA
let's get the heck out of here. Get ourselves something to drink. We can listen to the log while we are on our way. Second Officer Keen's log. Okay. Wait a second. Oh, this is what we just got. To all crew, if you're reading this and you followed the automatic distress signal broadcast by this LifePod's onboard computer, contrary to my orders, I've been forced to evacuate. Your orders are to disregard my safety and attempt to reach the designated rendezvous coordinates at the nearest landmass. I hope to see you there. And here's his log.
This is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Light pod detached to Cape Planetfall in 30 seconds.
The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there.
Understood, but
They are your responsibility now. Don't let them down.
Captain, you need to evacuate.
Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent.
Captain!
Ooh. Well, something tells me that the captain's controlled descent did not go so well. Yikes. Alright. There's our reefbacks. Can find a couple of bladderfish around here. That would make life much easier. I get the feeling they're not going to be out in the open water, unfortunately. Well, the good news is if we do dry out and die, we are close to the life pod.
Take immediately.
Yep, that's the goal. Alright, bladderfish, bladderfish. Anybody nearby? Oh. Oh, nope. Why are we suddenly only seeing peepers? And boomerangs and not the things that we need. Come on. Oh, there's one. Come here, yo. Okay, that should do us for at least a couple of minutes. Alrighty. Water, water, water. Water, water everywhere. Not a drop to drink. Except for, those drops, I guess.
Vital signs stabilizing.
High priority automated message from Aurora. Live pod 13 coordinates attached. Live pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kassar. I said Kassar. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal
Very
located uploaded to
okay.
PDA.
Well, that machine doesn't seem too enthusiastic about his odds. Right. I want to try and max out our water. And yet, suddenly, all of the bladderfish... Well, one's right in front of my face, but let's not worry about that. Come here. Alrighty. Well, we're doing good so far. We got the Seamoth made. We have located a few more PDAs, which I will keep listening to. I just keep forgetting. A little bit more. That should do for now. Okay. So we didn't check out much of the island. There's probably more to check out. I want to kind of regroup and see what we're looking at in terms of base building. Because of course that's the most interesting thing to me. At some point we're going to be able to make a location beacon. I'm sure it'll happen. Maybe.
Welcome aboard.
Okay, how are we looking? We might as well just keep our titanium in here. Oh, we did pick up some sulfur. Interesting. Ooh, we can make hydrochloric acid and polyaniline now. What do we want to head for? Potion cannon, laser cutter. We don't know how to make either of those yet. Do we have... Somewhere in here there's got to be like... Okay, deployables. We still don't know how to make those beacons. It would make life a lot easier. Okay, we did have a recipe for vehicle upgrade console and bioreactor. We don't have all the pieces for a moon pool yet, so those aren't too useful to us. We do have some chairs. I think it might be worth making another power cell. And then what do we need for the power cell charger? Oh, we need rubies and advanced wiring kit. And I can almost guarantee we cannot make either of those yet. Okay, we can make an advanced wiring kit. It's just a lot. And we can't make rubies at all because I don't know why I said that. Okay, we don't have any rooms yet. I want to find the parts for this multi-purpose room. But we do not have those yet. Okay. Oop, I think, yes, we did have another PDA to listen to. Rendezvous log.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was
Yeah,
a
that
failure.
tracks.
Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class Predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
Yikes. That's not good at all. Is this... Wait a second. Oh, another mobile vehicle bay fragment. We do actually need the titanium, so I will scan you. And... you metal salvage. How's our power looking? 73%, not bad. Now, why is it that every time I decide to leave, it's always just as the sun is going down? That's rude. Ooh. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, and everything is lighting up as the sun goes down. Are these guys... Are you aggressive? You are gorgeous. That's what you are.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint all-terra vehicle signatures.
Ow. Well, I guess I should probably avoid hitting things. But it says Altera vehicle signals, which could mean survivors. Or, you know, not. Okay. There you are. I'm just going to jump out and repair this guy. Okay, I've got to scan one of these. Are you aggressive? Jelly Ray. Hold still, please. Oh.
Integrating new PDA data.
Infected. That's not a good sign. And ultra glide fins. That is a good sign. It's PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Anything else good in here? Does not look like it. Okay, chat, feel free to spoil me a little bit. Where do we find those beacons? Just, you know, spending a lot of time looking for them and not really finding anything. But now we've got everything for the moon pool, so that's good. Oh, we can scan these tree mushrooms. Love it. Emissary's voice log.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Oh. Okay, well. Two things I've noticed from that. First of all, our captions seem to have vanished. Subtitles are enabled, so I don't know why they are not showing up. But also, that was horrifying. Okay, there was something... Let's see. Advanced theories. Specimens with symptoms of infection. This organism is displaying signs of a bacterial infection. Bright green blisters are forming networks around the infection sites. Pathology suggests a waterborne bacterium capable of penetrating the body through the skin and respiratory system. Uh-oh. Underlying indications of genetic mutation and aggressive behavior. The bacterium itself is unlike any so far recorded in human exploration. Warning, may be contagious. Avoid. Do not under any circumstances consume the flesh. Well, I wasn't planning to eat the jelly rays, but I'm glad that we established that. I do think I'm going to look around a little bit. Because there might be other stuff in this area on the way back. Anything useful? Ow. Okay. Oh. This looks useful. Another bioreactor fragment. But of course we have all the pieces of that now, so not to worry. Come on, we got this. Yeah, we do. Right. Battery charger fragment. Oh, hello. 1 out of 2. And propulsion cannon fragment as well. And there we go. We can now make a battery charger. That's going to be very useful. Okay, anything else in this area? There was a door there that was sealed off. I'm assuming that we're going to need what was it called? Laser cutter in order to open that. Ooh, laser cutter fragment. One out of 3. Okay. That was a lot of things to scan all at once. Love it. Let's head back.
Welcome aboard,
I
Captain.
want to do a little bit of building. Why not? Although, what's that island? Are we at all close to the island still? Slightly annoying that we can't turn. Okay, I think the island is like hidden behind these clouds or something. Ooh. Oh, look at you. Hold on. This guy is like up on the surface. We just say hi really quick, right? Nothing wrong with that. This is so cool. Don't love you. Anything fancy from... Oh, that was something. That was it copper? But this is really cool. Being able to just get up on top of those guys. Love it. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we did not find the, whatever the words in my brain are trying to say. The multi-purpose room. No idea where we're going to find that. But I think that will be alright. We do have the parts for the blueprint, at least for the moon pool. So that's good. But what I really want is to be able to make a bed. That would make life much easier. I mean, don't get me wrong, everything looks gorgeous at night, but it is so hard to navigate. Speaking of navigation, I wonder if it would be worth building up, like having something sticking up above the water in this thing. Like maybe that's silly, but also I don't care. Alright, let's see what we want to do. We're going to want to Moon pool can be right there, but I don't think we want it right there. Let's do... Can we not do an eye compartment here? Can't do one connecting to you. That's annoying. But why can't we? About a T compartment. Nope, we can't have anything connecting to you at all. How much stuff is in my inventory? What if we build completely disconnected from this thing? Or we could build upward, I guess. No, I don't think that's a great idea. Why are we not able to build connected to you? That's annoying. Okay, let's see where we can build the moon pool. So we can base... So we can connect to that there, but also that's not a good spot. We could have it right here, maybe? Brings things a little bit further up off of the ground.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, 2 titanium ingots, 1 lubricant, and 2 lead. Well, that's not going to be enough, but it's a start. Ah, why did you open? And we have no lubricant. And we had exactly 10 titanium. Did we leave any in here? I don't think that we did. Of course not. Now, why do you insist on living right near my base? That's rude. Alrighty. Titanium trip. Let's go find a bunch. Ow. Sorry. That should translate to 8, I think. Unless it doesn't. Yes, stalkers, I just stole all of your metal salvage. What are you gonna do about it? Nip at me, apparently. I do like that we can leave things partially constructed. Like, that makes life a little bit easier. Wait, is that giving us... Oh, is it like... Oh, it's 4 each. Oh, then we should have everything except for the creepvine clusters. Which I don't want to swim around for, so Seamoth time. I do feel like in my head I'm going to constantly mix up Seamoth and Sea Glide. I don't think I have yet, but it could happen. Alright. Oh, inventory full. That makes sense. Fabricator, make us some lubricant. And let's see what else. Oh, I think that's everything. Moon pool. So what I'm going to do, I think we're going to deconstruct our solar panel from here. We're going to reconstruct it right here. Keep right clicking when obviously it's left click, because that's intuitive.
Without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
That seems reasonable and not at all concerning. There we go. Hello, moon pool.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, come to think of it, let's pull our fabricator out of here. Or we've got just enough juice in this thing for a couple of crafts.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Deconstruct you. We're going to move you into here. Now, none of this placement is going to be permanent, of course, but kind of just a place to put things for the moment. How is our power cell doing, by the way? It looks like we can't check it from... Okay, that was annoying. Oh, that's fancy. So being in here is slowly charging it. Cool. Okay, so I think what we're gonna need to do next is I'm just gonna make a bunch of lockers. So for the moment, again, nothing permanent. Just to be able to... Oh wait, no, you're a standing locker. We want wall lockers. Although, you would probably be useful to have as well. We might even be able to fit everything into there. Let's see, how much space? Yep, that's enough for both of our lockers in there, I think. So let's just grab everything out of you. Almost everything out of you. I guess we could craft those down into titanium. Or we could just put a bunch of stuff in here. Put a bunch of the big bulky stuff in, why not? And then you are ready to be Deconstruct. Do we have space to deconstruct it? Yes, we do. Cool. Just slowly moving everything over to here. I don't plan for things to stay in here. We just need to get everything out. And now we left the building tool behind. Whoopsie. Can we access it from down here? Yeah, we can. Ah. Pressing buttons again. Alright. Let's not open you. Wait, hold on. How are you powered? You should not be powered because you no longer have a solar panel on you. That's weird. Oh well. Alright. It's off of you. And you are gone. And then for the moment, can we put hatch on you? It's not gonna stay here long term. Just want to have something here. There we go. Okay, now I'm thinking that we swap back over to our wall lockers. I took a second, thought about it, and then still pressed the wrong button. Not enough. Oh, we got the titanium for it. Okay. So long term, I do want to build a bunch more of these big standing lockers. We just don't have the quartz for it at the moment. I'm gonna call this metal. I'm gonna call this not metal. And this can be tools and living things. I don't know why those would go together. Also, technically, the acid mushrooms are living things. Yeah, this is gonna be... We'll break it down like this. Why not? And then get you back because we're going to need the quartz. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. Well, I do want to do a little bit more building, but I am hurting, so yeah. Give me just 1 second. Give you a slightly better view for a moment while I stretch. Chat, this is what happens when you only have most of a spine, is you can only sit still for an hour and a half, not a full hour.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alrighty. Need to find ourselves some bladderfish because we are going to die. I think there was a way to make disinfected water, I just don't remember it. Hold still. I mean, ramming into things is a legitimate strategy, I guess. Okay. We're gonna get a little bit dangerous. Anyone else who I can eat nearby? Probably, but I'd rather stay away from the stalker. Oh, where do I live? That was a solid, what, 10 seconds? And I've immediately lost track of everything. Okay, Aurora's there. Need to be over here. Another bladderfish. Don't mind if I do. Can we just... do we get any fluid if these... No, they dehydrate us if we eat them raw. Good to know. Stop it. How have I completely lost track of my base? Oh, there you are. See, this is why we need the waypoint beacons. Because that way, I would actually know where the heck I'm going. Make a whole bunch of these. Still don't have captions, and I have no idea why. That'll do for now.
Stabilizing.
We have... Oh, the bladderfish is dead. Good to know. So over time, that will slowly degrade, I think. Right? That sounds vaguely correct. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe I've been completely silly for not totally filling up on filtered water. Or on regular water, I guess. Oh, yes, filtered water. Yeah, that should keep forever. I don't know why I've been sparing with that. Okay. It's still night, probably. Let's see. Grab a bunch of our titanium. And by a bunch, I mean the very limited amount of titanium that we have. Because I want to... So, well, did we deconstruct? We did deconstruct this guy. So let's make ourselves a little thing coming out of here. 5.0 full strength. We're not able to make any other rooms. We still don't know any of the ingredients. You know what? I think that Well, hold on a minute. That was contributing to the hull strength somehow? That's interesting. And maybe we'll rebuild that later on. Okay. Actually, let's convert you. Convert all the metal salvage. Because it's not like we were using it for anything else. And that's enough to make a titanium ingot if we feel so inclined. I have just realized that we built this eye compartment directly behind the wall lockers. That's hilarious. I don't think that's where I want it to be long term. Yeah, probably not the best place for it. Can we... Oh, we can deconstruct it from inside. Now, can we build it from inside? Nope. Could place it right here. Why not? Okay. Alright, stretch break might not have been quite enough. Chat, I think I'm going to have to finish up a little bit early. Just because, reasons. I've talked a little bit about this, but sitting in one spot for a while, not great for me. So we're going to finish up, but keep a close eye out because I believe Friday we've got something very special for you, something that I have been preparing for a long time. It's not Subnautica themed, but I think it should be interesting for everyone. And then hopefully a stream on Saturday. We'll see how that goes. But as always, be good to each other, be good to yourselves, and I will catch you on the airwaves. Stay tuned. Of course the outro music isn't going to work. Whatever.